Know your worth, first of all. Hi guys, Lucy here with another video, but before we get started, please like, subscribe, or at least comment. That would be greatly appreciated. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Today we're just gonna jump right into what we are talking about. 7 signs it's time to leave your job. So let's just get into it. Number 1, you dread going to work every day. If you're constantly feeling anxious, drained, or mentally exhausted before the workday even begins, it's a strong emotional signal that something is wrong. Work shouldn't feel like a daily burden. Now, I know that a lot of people are like, well, it is just a job. It is how I get my paycheck. It is what I need to survive, right? But if you have the opportunity to better yourself and to go after something that you really enjoy doing, don't be afraid to do that. Whether that requires going back to school, whether that requires quitting your current job now, as long as you maybe have something lined up for the future, right? I think that that is so important because your body tells you when something is wrong, and you shouldn't ignore those signs. Number 2, there's no room for growth. If promotions, skill building opportunities, or mentorship are non-existent, you may hit a career plateau. Stagnation can be demotivating and limit your long-term potential. So if you see no opportunity for growth, no opportunity to learn from someone who is in that company or business organization, right, that they can't come and mentor you and teach you maybe how to move up in that workplace, then maybe it is time to reevaluate what you think that job can offer you, right? It may have been great at the beginning, but if you can't grow into anything, then it's maybe time to reevaluate what you are looking for in that job. Number 3, your values don't align with the company's. Misalignment on ethics, culture, or purpose can lead to constant internal conflict. If you can't support what your company stands for, it becomes hard to stay engaged. If your company, let's say, uses biodegradable products and that is something that is really important to you, that's fantastic. Your ethics and your morals align with the company's standards, right, for production. But if you are in a company or in an organization that goes against that very important ethic of using biodegradable products, which again, this is just an example, then maybe it's time to check out somewhere else that aligns with that ethic or moral. Number 4, you're underpaid and undervalued. This is so important. Being consistently undercompensated or unrecognized can lead to resentment and burnout. Respect and fair pay aren't perks. They're essentials. They are essentials because you are I've said this before, but you are the blood and bone of that company. So if they're not going to pay you enough, or they're not going to pay you what you're worth, know your worth, first of all. Second of all, if that worth is not being met, then it's time to move on. Number 5, toxic work environment. Bullying, favoritism, gossip, or poor leadership creates a hostile atmosphere that affects mental health. A toxic culture doesn't improve on its own, it spreads. It is so hard to be that positive Penny, right? I'm gonna say positive Penny instead of negative Nancy. Don't feed into the negativity, even though it's so much easier, but be able to be like, you know what, I'm going to separate myself from this. Quite literally, if you need to leave a job, quite literally, to separate yourself, do that. But also, if you find people that are also positive pennies in your workplace, surround yourself with them, right? And it will better your mental health. You won't be dreading to go to work every day, and you'll have that really cool work friend or friends that you can just hang with and be positive together, right? I think that's very important. Number 6, you're not learning anything new. When your learning curve flatlines, your career stalls. If the job no longer challenges or teaches you, it might be time to find something else that does. If you're a person that likes challenges and likes different things that come up at work, maybe you have a deadline, or you work really well under pressure, or you work really well leading a team that does have a deadline, or along those lines, then that's awesome. And if your job provides that, that's great, that's fantastic. But if you feel stagnant and you feel like you are in a place like you can't create new challenges or overcome new challenges or just grow in the area of challenges, then maybe it's time to move on. Again, it's not a definite, but if you're someone who likes challenges and you're not getting that, chances are maybe it's time to start looking. Or not. And number 7, you dream of doing something else. So, if you constantly fantasize about another job industry or lifestyle, listen to that. Your subconscious often knows when it's time to move on, and your daydreams are clues. So if you're constantly thinking about something else or wanting to do something else, then chances are you might want to take that leap of faith and go into what you really want to do. What is stopping you? Maybe it is bills. Maybe it is the practicality of, maybe it is the fact that you were trained in one area and you want something else completely new, so you have to start from ground zero. But if you're able to listen to your subconscious and see where that passion and where that dream actually takes you. I know it's so idealistic, but that's where I'm coming from. It's so funny. I used to be in the medical field and now I'm in the teaching field. So it is possible. It is possible. Granted, I did have to go back to school. Yes, I did have to go back to school for 3 extra years and do a lot of things as an older college student, but still, it was worth it. And now I'm teaching and in a career field that I love. So who knows? Maybe you can take that leap of faith, maybe not. Maybe it's not practical for you. If it's not, totally understandable. That's totally valid and I totally get that. So anyway, guys, it's a shorter video today, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, or at least subscribe. Tell me some of your dream jobs. If you're in your career path that you want, or you're looking to switch over, or you're looking to quit your job, why? And what are some ways that you would give yourself advice or others advice in the same predicament? That would be awesome to know. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, bye guys.